Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm here with my lucky feeling wife, Laura. And
Yes,
we're here to
that's
look
me.
at 2 Wheel of Fortune games.
Yes, we have the Deluxe Wheel of Fortune. And, this is the Deluxe edition actually as well, but it's an electronic version.
Yeah, so electronic version, and we also have like a traditional pen and paper board game version.
Yes, so we're going to take a look at both. We're not going to do a full playthrough, just take a look at how you play it and how it all works.
Well, I mean, if you've watched Wheel of Fortune last, like 40 years or something, or however long it's
you
been on.
probably already know how Wheel of Fortune goes.
Alright, so let's get this one out first.
So this one is, if anyone's watched it, it's kind of, I guess, like the electronic Price is Right that we did a little while ago now.
Yeah.
So check that one out if you're interested in like game show board games. Alright, just pop that over there. So, we might just... we didn't think this through when we started filming, did we? There we go. Now we can see it a little bit better.
Let's just zoom in a bit so we can...
So, it's got a wheel. Wow, that went for a lot longer than I thought it would. It's still going.
And you actually have to spin it. It's got some sort of sensor inside which detects when it's spinning and actually stops.
Yeah.
All the display, letters, puzzles and all, it's all displayed on the LCD screen.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a little stylus pen.
If you can get it off.
Which is used to just push,
the letters that you want to
select. You can use your finger, but they're quite small, so they recommend that. And
if for some reason you haven't seen Wheel of Fortune, it's a word game. You've got to solve what like a sentence is, or a phrase, or a name of something.
If you land on money, you get a chance to say a letter, and then you keep on going until someone can guess the phrase.
Solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
And win.
Yeah. Now, careful. This is quite loud when you turn it on. So.
Wow, that is loud. Sorry.
You want to continue? Previous game?
No.
No. So how many players?
Oh, I missed that.
W for 2.
Yes. So you can actually play with one person, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, so you can just have a solo. So you spin.
So you'll play one. Living thing. And you can see that's the amount of letters we're looking for in each word.
Player 1. I'll be player 1.
Okay. Spin, 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 and it comes up on the screen like what you're spinning past, which is kind of neat, really. Oh.
300. Alright, choose a consonant.
We'll just play one puzzle, by the way, of this one. Is there any T's? Oh, there's a T.
Player 1.
Didn't you have to press? It said spin, solve, or... No?
Oh, yes. Spin the wheel.
So you have to select what you're going to do. Solve, spin, or buy a vowel before you do it.
I'm just so excited. Wild card.
Ooh.
Choose consonant.
So Nathan got $700 there if you missed that. R. Oh, he will get it, I should say, if there's an R. Oh, no R.
So while you spin, I'm just going to go through some of the tiles.
Okay.
They're pretty similar to the real game. So you've got a tie-break round. Tied players take turns.
I didn't make my selection either. Hang on.
Tied players take turns guessing one letter at a time. The player who completes the puzzle correctly is deemed the winner and moves on to the bonus round.
May I have the stylus while you're going through that? Oh, never mind, I don't need it.
Would you like to keep going? Oh, by the way, like usual, we'll have the manual scanned and uploaded for this video.
Down the bottom.
And did you want to take that? Let's run through some of the... because it's my turn.
Oh, yes.
You lost the turn.
I don't know where you're up to, though.
I was up to the bonus round, which is basically the prize round at the end of the game.
So it works the same sort of way as like a round does. You spin the wheel, you receive a prize, and then you pick like letters. I'm not sure if it does it on the electronic one, but it's normally determined by like how much money you've made throughout the game as to how many letters you get to pick. If it's solved correctly, then you get the value of your prize envelope opens. It's obviously based off the American version.
Yes.
The Australian Wheel of Fortune, last time I saw it, many years ago, did not have prize envelopes.
No, they did not.
Prizes. Then there are special wedges that appear throughout the game. You have to pick them up off the wheel, and then they're replaced by a dollar value. And you've got to guess the correct letter to get those wedges. So same as the TV show.
Yeah.
It has all its loser turn, bankrupt, free spins, all those things as well.
What's my prize?
So you have to select it right to get it. And then at the end, you'll win the prize and the money if you solve the puzzle.
Player 2.
There's also a $1 million wedge.
Spin. I've already pushed the spin button for you.
I see that. There's a $1 million wedge. And if it's not been claimed after round 3, it gets removed. So you want to get that quick.
Oh. Ooh, almost bankrupt.
500. Alright. Well, I'll pass this back. We are up to the wild card.
So wild card appears in the wheel at the start of the
Stylus.
game. The player uses the wild card around so he can guess another constant without spinning the wheel again. So you basically get a bonus guess. It cannot be used in conjunction with prize or free spin wedges.
I am going to buy a vowel.
Gonna buy a vowel? That's a good idea. I was going to do that until I lost my turn. Mystery wedge. 2 mystery wedges are included. One mystery wedge represents a prize worth at least 10,000. The
Now,
second one represents
I'm going to have to
bankruptcy.
interrupt you. I'm going to solve the puzzle.
Ooh. Basset hound.
Well, thank you. If I didn't know it already, I would now.
And the jackpot.
So then you just type it in, by the way.
Jackpot round starts at 5,000, increased by dollar value of each spin on the wheel.
That's it. Yay!
So
And go straight on to round 2. So again, we're not going to play the whole
keep on
thing.
doing that, and then you do the
prize
tiebreaker
round.
and prize round and all that. So.
Tiebreaker?
Oh, is that only if you've got 1, 2 each? I guess, doesn't it?
I don't know. I suppose it's your money value.
Hmm.
We didn't read all the instructions, as you can tell.
No, but if you play Wheel of Fortune, you probably don't need
It
to.
works the same way. So that's the electronic one, which I think is cool. Like I said, I like that you can play it with just one person. And you can cheat and stop the wheel. Although, you know,
Yeah.
it doesn't really help you that much.
All right. So should we cut to, or should we look at the box
we'll have
first?
a look at the box of the other one. So let's zoom out a little, and you've got it. Oh no, there we go. I was gonna say you got it too close, but no.
So this is by Pressman. Features an authentic replica of the wheel,
Which is broken.
which is broken.
Ours
our
is
one.
broken. Yeah.
We paid $4 for it secondhand at some point.
So this one, as we said, is like a more of a paper-based one. So you actually have a little stand inside that you can put your puzzles behind.
It comes with a whole sheet of puzzles.
Huge notepad full
Yep.
of them, and they're double-sided, I think, as well. We've got tokens and money. So should we open it up?
We shall indeed.
And there's more than 160 of them, the puzzles to solve. But it works in exactly the same way again. So that's our backing cardboard for when you put them in the stand. Then we have cash, which obviously whoever owned this before us did not play it much because that's all still on like the little notepad type thing. But that's the cash. There are a lot of different versions of Wheel of Fortune over the
Yes.
years as well.
So that's the wheel. It's actually quite big.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can
got,
see, our little arrow there's broken, but it's actually got all the dollar values, and
And it actually says in the middle, Wheel of Fortune.
so
Which is cool.
very nice.
You can also detach that part.
You can sort of like Game of Life, the spinner.
Yeah. So we have rules. These will not be down the bottom purely because it's really thick, because it's got all of like the puzzles and the letter distribution and
Yes.
such in it. That's our little board to mark off the letters. So
To say which ones I've already guessed, which ones I haven't.
that
So you have
way
to remember.
you're not one of those silly people who guesses the same letter as the previous person again.
And then you have a massive amount of
Yeah, so this one's a before and after, which is puzzle 71. And it's...
nest egg timer.
Yes. And they're all underlined there. So you can actually...
So it's almost like a Guess Who board almost.
sort of. When you put them in, you can actually see the underlines, so that's how you know where your letters are and how many of them you have. And then you just pop these down.
Which it makes it
you
a lot really easy to start a game.
Yeah, it does. You can just slot it straight in
Yeah.
and off you go. So we also have little feet to stand up your board, which is handy.
We just have the spin to win token, so
And our whiteboard marker.
yeah. Should we just maybe set it up how a game would probably look, and then
Why not?
yeah. Now
Wheel of Fortune!
I didn't know Laura was going to do that.
Should have seen Nathan's face. I just frightened the life out of him there.
So we've put together the stand, which Laura broke, by the way.
I did.
would mention.
One of the feet, when I was putting it on, kind of snapped slightly. It still stands up, though.
So you slide the paper in the backing card, and
So we have person is the category.
person 52. It's hard to see, but there's little black underlines under the ones where you need to actually guess.
And then say I would spin, and I would have got $800 on the other side of the wheel there. And I might say S. Then you get your little handy dandy book, and you go to the back.
That'd be no.
52 is rugby player. No S's. Meh.
You really need that book.
You do have to have the book. So the player who knows, like, has put the puzzle in really needs that. There's also, like, a letter distribution. So you can look at the letter S. And if you go to 52, it says no. There's none.
None.
So, yeah, you have to have the book, really. Otherwise, the person has to remember exactly what it is that's put it in there.
Well, we don't have the manual to this. Or is that,
This is the manual.
Is that the manual and the...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all in one. All in one little booklet.
You can tell we've looked at the manual. Well, it's one of those games where you don't really need to look at the manual.
We came to film tonight and we kind of just picked this up and we're like, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, that's good. So that's why we haven't read the instructions. So they play exactly the same way.
So, yeah. Pull down the ones.
Ding, ding, ding. You've got it. It's rugby player. This version doesn't have anything about prizes or anything. Obviously, you could spin and make them up yourself and play like a bonus round at the end for the winner. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. I
think I prefer the electronic one. It's all nice and it's all together. They've got all the trimmings.
Yes, and with this one, they're paper. I actually had a version when I was a kid, and it was cardboard, so it would last quite a bit longer. These ones I could see getting ripped really easily. Version too. I think it's an Australian one, yeah. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please give us a thumbs up or let us know down below if you've played any version of the Wheel of Fortune board games or video games. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss any new videos.
Yeah, don't go bankrupt.
No, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.